Hello, Sean here from 51 Bravo Knives. Welcome to another honest review. Up today, we have the 704 Gear Wildcat Lite. I would call it a three-finger knife. In other words, I have to leave my pinky hanging off of this thing. I don't have incredibly huge hands. I do wear an XL glove, but I know lots of people who have bigger hands than me. So there you go. If you have average to extra large size hands, it's the three-finger knife. Let's go ahead with the specifications. The Wildcat Lite comes in at 6 3/4 inch overall length. It has a 3-inch Wharncliffe style blade with a high flat grind made from D2 steel. It is a liner lock. It is employed with a finger flipper, and the handle scales are made with textured G10. After carrying the Wildcat for a few days, I found it to be a really nice daily user for most EDC tasks. It's lightweight, it's got a little smaller profile. It makes it handy for light to moderate EDC tasks. And by EDC, I mean everyday carry. So a couple of things that set this knife apart. The Wharncliffe blade shape, I really like that. It is a high flat grind. It also has a thumb hole here, although I will say that it can be deployed with the thumb hole, but boy, not very easy. It's way easier to do the finger flipper, which is what I prefer anyway. So I think it is functional, but it's more just to add interest, in my opinion. The Wildcat Lite can also be carried right or left-handed in a tip down orientation only. You can only do tip down here, which is just fine with me. That's the way I do it. Can be switched back and forth. I like the finger flipper. It's just fast, easy. It locks up really solid. It's centered. It moves well on its pivot. And that's not even really that broken in. I only carried it for a few days, so it's already very smooth and locking up really nicely. It's also my favorite color combination. Me being an Army veteran, I guess I do like the OD green. I also like the texturing, as is on most to all of the other 704 Gear knives. Just the right amount of texture, enough to give you some purchase, but not too much as to hang up on something in your pocket. But that just gives you a little bit better idea. It's just right, in my opinion. I like the clip as well. It is nice and sturdy, some solid spring steel, and it does allow for deep conceal. Your pocket would go up to here, so you're really only going to see that much of the knife in a tip down orientation. So I like that as well. I think the only potential issue for me is the fact that it is a three-fingered knife. I guess I just haven't carried a lot of them. It does everything you need it to do. It's just something that I guess you would have to get used to. So it's not really a con. It's just if you want a smaller knife, that's kind of what you get. If you do like a full-size knife, 704 Gear also makes just the plain Wildcat. So imagine that another inch longer and you have a Wildcat. So maybe that would be the one for you if you'd rather not do a three-fingered knife. But again, that's not like it's anything wrong with that. It's just a personal preference. Its price point allows me to actually use it without worrying about scratching it or otherwise damaging it. Besides, it has a lifetime warranty. I definitely would replace it if I lost it. The only thing, like I say, I might check out the 704 Gear Wildcat for a little bit larger knife before making a decision between the two. But at their price point, who cares? Get them both. So as always, thank you for watching this review. I hope you found it helpful. If you'd like to purchase the 704 Gear Wildcat Lite, please just click on the link that I'm showing here. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe my YouTube page or my Amazon page, whichever one you're looking at. Hopefully you're in Amazon and using my link to buy your own 704 Gear Wildcat Lite today. See you next time on the next Honest Knife Review.